What's up, America? YouTube. Welcome once again to the Mad Mind of Steve Kelly. This message is to the flyover boys. By now, you should know that you've been had. You've been ripped off. The saddest thing is that you got ripped off by a guy who is functionally illiterate. You got ripped off by a guy who has lived a charmed life, whose daddy took care of him hand and foot, bailed him out 6 times. Why do you think he won't show you guys his tax returns? Because he's in debt, and he's probably not the billionaire that you think he is. Donald Trump told you guys during his campaign that when he got into Washington, if he were elected, that he would, quote, drain the swamp, unquote. Well, by now, you flyover guys should realize that he has not drained the swamp, but he has filled it with lying generals, incompetent cabinet members, totally and completely unprepared to govern this nation, as well as he is unprepared to govern this nation. A sad turn of events for you guys. By now, you should also realize that all of the jobs that he said he was going to bring back to America, they're not coming back. Those jobs are not coming back. One, because of automation, and as he deregulates a lot of these companies and gives them better tax breaks, you're going to see that they are going to spend more money not on you, but on machines to do your job. You voted for him. This piece of crap you call a president, you flyover boys, you voted for him. You came out in droves and you voted for this man. He's standing next to Shinzo Abe, the Prime Minister of Japan. And he doesn't have an interpreter's earpiece in. And yet he's nodding his head as if he understands Japanese. What a doomcough. What an idiot. and more to the point, how unprepared was his staff for this, that they would let Trump walk out there without an earpiece in. He still does not take briefings, especially if they're in writing. He prefers to look at graphs and maps. Now, I don't know how much more evidence you guys need to see that you've been had. You came out with your red hats on and waving the American flag and all this other crap, only to find out the truth. Donald Trump is an illegitimate president, A, and probably he's a criminal. I would think so. How many times has a guy been sued? How many times, man, has this guy, even in his presidency, the dude does not know what he is doing. He cannot lead a nation. He cannot. And I don't think that anyone behind him can do it. You know, I forget the general's name that got busted talking with the Russians while Barack Obama was still in power. You miss him, don't you? Yeah, you do. Yeah, you miss him. Yeah, because I miss him too, especially right now. But this general should be fired. You know what I mean? Like, bottom line, man. And truth be told, man, like, this also damages the credibility of Mike Pence, the vice president, because he got up there and lied for the guy. So we have a lying administration. You got Kellyanne Conway going out there selling products for Ivanka. Now, come on, man. You don't know better than that? But you know what? When she did that, instead of being reprimanded, and I think the moment she did that, the lying bitch should have been terminated. She should have been fired. But she's too good a liar. She's too good at deflecting questions and evading questions that you can't fire her. But she should have been fired. The whole crew should be fired, including Trump's ass. You know what I mean? This is far beyond anything that I've seen. Donald Trump actually makes Richard Nixon look good. So you fly over guys, man, you know what I mean? I hope that this has taught you a lesson. I know that I've learned a lesson. For, you know, it's not so much the politicians, it's the money in politics that is ruining it. You got all these big companies and corporations that can buy politicians. They can buy elections. We need to take the money out of politics so we can better separate who serves the American people and who does not. I personally don't think that Donald Trump is going to make it for 4 years. I personally don't. There are a lot of people who are around him who are noticing that he really doesn't want to be president. He likes the title, but he doesn't like the work that goes with it. It's nothing like running Trump Tower and the businesses that he runs. It's nothing like that. And I guess he thought that it would be. So now he's not a very happy guy. Remember this. You elected him. And you have the power. As we see in a lot of these red states, man, you know, where people are standing up in these town halls, you have the power to send the message to this president. We elected you. We will eject you. Impeach Donald Trump now. You heard? He is a danger to this nation. He is a danger to every last one of us. He is like a driver. He is like somebody behind the wheel that does not know how to drive. And furthermore, he can't read the odometers inside the car. He doesn't even know what the fuck they are. So you know who's running the country, don't you? Steve Bannon is your president. Not Mike Pence. Steve Bannon is your president. This is a joke. Impeach Donald Trump now. You heard? Peace.